have a cell phone with you, you might want to put that on vibrate for the service. And we're going to welcome the Celebration Choir to the stage to help me with the prelude song. And we'll invite you to sing along too. This is such an easy song. Thank you for this day, Spirit. One. A one, two. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this healing, this healing, this healing. I want to thank you, yeah. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day, yeah. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day, this beautiful, oh yeah. Thank you for my friend, Spirit. Thank you. I got so many, yeah. This so wonderful, my wonderful, wonderful friends, my wonderful, yeah. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you, Lord. I want to thank you. This wonderful, this wonderful, this wonderful life. This wonderful, this wonderful, this. Oh, play for me, Lucy. Are you guys singing out here? Good. It's an easy song. Stand up if you want to. Feels good when you're dancing and singing. All right, thank you for this day, Spirit. Oh, here we go. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, I want to thank you. Oh, yeah. This healing, this healing day. This healing. One more time now. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta thank you for this healing day. This healing. We're gonna stay here. This healing day. This healing day. This healing day. Woo. Thank you. The Celebration Choir. And let's all affirm what we know to be true. Let's stand and sing, God is good and all is well. Got any words for this? Wonderful morning, beyond compare. I feel God's loving presence everywhere. I am filled
What a great way to start off our service this morning with our celebration choir. This is going to be our last time with them as they get the summer off. So I invite you to just soak it all in and hold it for a couple months. So welcome to Unity Church of Bon Air, where we live and express unconditional love and grow together in peace and prosperity. My name is Reverend Patty, and it is my joy to serve as the senior minister here alongside each one of you. This is the kind of church where everyone's gifts and talents and energy and love matters, because we're creating this beautiful magnet in this community to draw in other souls who are hungering for Christ consciousness and spirituality. So whether this is your first time or your 100th time joining us in person or online, we are so grateful for your presence and participation as we share this time together. We have come here as part of love's divine purpose. It calls each of us forth to celebrate the connection we all share through the holy presence within and all around us that we call God. And in that spirit of community, we unfold in light and love all religious and spiritual gatherings and all people everywhere. We especially welcome any of you who are here for the first time. And if you're in the room, please raise your hand, and Susan will bring you a welcome packet. And we invite you to join us for fellowship time afterwards. We're having a shorter version of fellowship today because we're having an annual meeting, but we'd love to have a chance to greet you. And if you're online, please be sure to go to unitybonair.org to find out all the activities here and come join the fun. So, time for our morning funny. This gets us all relaxed and ready to let Spirit speak to us. So an 84-year-old woman was laying in bed next to her 87-year-old husband one night, and he was tired. He was just getting ready to doze off, and she goes, "Honey, I hear something outside. Will you go to the window and see what's going on?" So he goes to the window, he opens it up, and darn if 4 or 5 people aren't at his garage door trying to break in. And he goes, "Oh, there's somebody trying to break into the garage." And so he gets over to the phone, he dials 911, and he says, "You know, this is Joe Blow, and I live at 1234 Elm Street, and somebody is actively breaking into my garage right now, and you need to send the police immediately." And the voice at the other end says, "Well, we don't have any units available right now, but we will send one as soon as one becomes available." So he hangs up the phone and tells his wife what she said, and then 2 minutes later he calls back and he said, "This is Joe Schmo again, and you don't need to worry. I've shot the 5 people that are that are trying to break into my garage." And all this commotion starts happening on the other end, and within minutes there's ambulances and fire trucks and police cars, and they capture these characters that are breaking into his house. And one policeman comes up and goes, "Well, excuse me, sir, but you called and said you had shot these people and they're absolutely alive." And he said, "Yes, and you all said that you had no units available." So let's take a breath again. Nice deep breath, and exhale. And another one. We let our shoulders drop and our muscles relax, and especially that busy, busy mind of ours. We move down into the awareness of our heart space, where the truth of who we are abides. where we can sense the power and the presence of love, of peace, of the truth that we are all one. We just take another breath and let that in. We are one. There is one love. There is one present, and each of us is somehow a unique piece of that expression. So we just open our hearts to let that love fill this room, to let the love of others buoy us up, to know in the depths of our souls the truth of who we are. And as we let that wash over us, we continue to open up this space for holding others. And into this space, we bring all those whose names are in our prayer box, all those in our community who are have issues with which they are struggling. And if you have anybody in your personal life that you would like to bring in, I invite you to say their name either out loud or silently as we bring them in. And we sit in this knowing that these beloved ones have the power of the Christ within them. They have this living, vibrant power that creates worlds and universes, and that there is nothing lacking. And we see for them peace of mind, wholeness, a resolution to whatever is going on that comes not from trying to figure it out in the mind, but from allowing love and spirit to flow in and through their beings and their situations. And we continue to hold spaces beyond our community. We hold our country, our world, our leaders, all those who are in healing professions, seeking to bring relief. We bring those who are in war-torn areas of our world, areas where there is drought and a struggle to provide food. We bring the homeless, the lost. And we know what is true for us is also true for them, that this mighty power dwells within them, and they are not alone. We just shower all of our world with peace, with compassion, with dignity. And we see this coming to pass more deeply each day. Now we hold our beloved Mother Earth in our mind for a moment and just let appreciation rise up for this beauty that is all around us, for the gift of land and soil and air and water and clouds and food that grows in such abundance. We just say thank you, we bless you for providing all that is needed and for lifting our spirits with your beauty. And next we bring the little ones of our world in. from the tiny babies to those children that are still getting education at whatever level. That these ones who have come from the very birth canals of our bodies into expression, we hold for them a world where they might become all that God has created them to be. That they might find joy in expressing the truth of who they are. Finally, we take just a moment to let cross over our minds some blessings from this week or even this morning. Just let these pictures raise our vibration, appreciation, and gratitude. And we close with our usual blessing. I am grateful, I am grateful, I am grateful. And let's join together in our statement of truth. There is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life. God, the omnipotent good. And then I want to share an announcement that we're starting up some educational opportunities in June, and there'll be more details and things for you to see in the e-news. Reverend Alva is going to be teaching the book How to Use Your 12 Gifts from God, which she's taught previously. Folks in this congregation love the teachings in this book, and she does such a great job of enabling discussions and understandings. And then we're going to be starting up spirit groups, and I'm going to be leading a study on Linda Martella Whitsett's book, Discover Your Divine Identity, which is her latest book on prayer, and that'll be going for 6 weeks, and some spirit groups will be following along with that. And then she's going to be here to speak on the 22nd of June and do a workshop. So it'll be so prayer is, all of us are about that. All of us don't always do everything, but we all have a practice of prayer. So we're all going to be able to deepen and encourage our own prayer life. So I'm looking forward to all of that. Okay, now I'm going to ask, speaking of prayer, I'm going to ask Carol Harris to come forward. Carol was attending a graduation on the day that we did our chaplain installation. So this is her first year, so we have to make it official and put the ribbon on her up front. So Carol, we are so grateful. Thank you. We know that you will bless us, and we will bless you as we enter this adventure together of you serving with joy and love as a prayer chaplain. Thank you so much. Okay, now I'm going to invite our board member candidates to come forward to the center here and each share for a couple minutes. So Amy, we'll start with you. Let me get this microphone turned on. It's on. So we are so pleased that these folks have decided to serve us in this capacity, and you get to hear from each one.
Oh, thank you, Reverend Patty. Good morning, my beloveds.
Good morning.
I come to you this morning with a lot of gratitude in my heart for the years that you, as a congregation, community here and at home, live streaming, that you support the board, and you've been very supportive of me. Now, being a board member, we have to deal with things like fiduciary responsibilities, money management, fundraising, helping Reverend Patty to support her strategic plan, meeting the needs and questions of the congregation, We have rules, regulations, bylaws, policies, procedures, and all those things that help us as a church to grow. Well, what I'd like to do this morning is to take those things that are important, put them over here. And I come to you today, you know I'm always coming from some book, so I come to you today from the book of Amy. And those pages are right here in my heart. This is where, as Amy and as a board member, I am one with you. This is where we are in community together. And most importantly, as the choir and Reverend Patty have so gloriously and graciously spoken to this morning, this is where the love is. This is the process whereby we come to building a spiritual community that is filled with compassion and caring and inclusivity and joy and fun and gratitude and abundance and prosperity. This is where we grow as a community. This is where we bring the community in. This is where the music team, the tech team, the bookstore, all the love and action teams come together, is in our heart and in love. So I left my phone back at the seat. Anyway, I'm always asking God for, am I going in the right direction? Give me a clue. Give me a sign. So, thank you, Edward. Thank you, Edward. So, Zita and I were in church yesterday getting prepared for our annual meeting. And I'd been thinking and asking God, for weeks, am I going in the right direction? Thank you for your affirmation there. So, as it would be, yesterday, the sign came to me, the message from God, from my heart. 1 Corinthians 16:14. Let all that you do be done in love. I had lunch with a friend on Friday, another message. She said, that's what unity is all about, getting things done in love. So what we need to do is marry all that I put over here, the structure, I guess, the infrastructure, the necessary things, marry them with the love that we have in our hearts. So I'm ending my stuff with, I have to sing to you before I leave. So I'm inviting you to sing, we sing together, 2 British philosophers, songwriters, that said, all you need is love. So, ready? All you need is love. Ra-da-da-da-da. All you need is love. Ra-da-da-da-da. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need.
Ra-da-da-da-da. All you need is love. All together now. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need.
Thank you, Amy. Oh, I got my own mic on. Thank you, Amy. My nickname for Amy is the love bug. She's always shows up as that. Okay, so I haven't seen, there's Jim. Jim, would you please come up? Our next candidate.
Thank you, Reverend Patty. Hi, everyone. I'm Jim Birch. Everything she said. No, I really, that's a tough act to follow, Amy. So I'm going to keep this brief. I put my bio on the, it's been posted on the website, and I'm happy to serve. I've been a member here at Unity for about 2 years, I think. and I've been a member of other Unity churches in other places that I've lived. I work at VCU. I'm in the School of Public Health. The university, faculty are involved in research, teaching, and service. So ask me about resonating. I'd be happy to talk to you about that. I've been kind of a seeker of the truth for a long time, for most of my life. And Eckhart Tolle is one of my mentors. I've been through the Course in Miracles. I've taken the prosperity class. I tithe to the church here. So I'm happy to be involved, and I'm happy to serve. I have experience working with budgets and contracts and all those nuts and bolts things. So managing projects and people, we all know how challenging that can be. So that's all I have to say, and I'm glad to be here.
Thank you, Jim. And then last but not least, come on up, Janet.
Lord have mercy, I got to follow both of them. I've decided that Amy really needs to go last, okay? You need to close this out. My name's Janet, and I've been part of Unity of Bon Air 15 to 20 years and have been involved with other Unity churches in this area. I gave a lot of thought to coming back on the board because I've been on the board before, and there are challenges. However, it was also a wonderful opportunity for me to be around people who truly love this church, who want to grow this church, and like Amy said, and Jim, that the love surrounding everything that gets done here. And the real deciding factor was the way I got to thinking about the lives, including my own, that I've seen transformed through our participation here, connecting with this community. It isn't just the teachings on Sunday. The classes help, but it's really connecting with this community. So I'm grateful for this opportunity, and we'll look forward to working with the board. Thank you.
Oops. All right. So let's see. Is announcements next? What's next? Oh, what a beautiful morning. Turn it over to the music team.
Yes, let's all stand as we sing together this beautiful song from Rodgers and Hammerstein. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant's side, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the sounds of the earth are like music. All the sounds of the earth are like music. And the song that I hear sounds so sweet and so clear. I thank God I'm alive. I thank God I am here. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Next verse. There's a bright golden presence around us. There's a bright golden presence around us. 'Cause a new day has come under God's golden sun. And the world seems to know we are all really one. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Everything's going my way.
Good morning, Unity. All you beautiful people. And all you beautiful people online watching us right now. Whew, I am grateful. I am grateful. So, let me start off with announcements. Transformational opportunities. It's here. Today is our annual meeting. Yes. All right. Yes. Thank you, Sina. We'll enjoy Fellowship Coffee Express for quick refreshments and then come back here at 12:15 p.m. You'll hear from our new board members, get community updates, and maybe win a prize. Ooh. Please join us. We'll also be on live stream for anyone who can't make it in person. We look forward to a great meeting. On Friday, there's another opportunity for healing at our Giza service. This is a time of meditation, unconditional love, and short energy healing sessions offered by experienced energy healers from our community. Benjamin Johnson is back from his cross-country trip and is here to tell you about a presentation next week. Come on up here, Benjamin.
Good morning, Unity. Good morning. I'm back. Okay. I just wanted to tell you that next Sunday, the last Sunday of the month, I am going to be doing a presentation after fellowship about just the whirlwind of an adventure that I've been on that started with NGU's trip to Unity Village. So if you don't want to miss that, after fellowship next Sunday, 12:30 is the official time. Okay, so, and there might be some surprise announcements and maybe some treats to share. I don't know. You don't want to miss it. So, thank you.
I'm not going to try that. No. Tiptoe. Okay. So thank you, Benjamin. Wow, so good to see you back. Look forward to that meeting next week. Okay, so we enjoy so many opportunities for sacred service, growth, learning, and fun here at UCBA. Check out the events calendar on our website. Keep up with your weekly email newsletter and follow us on Facebook. And up next, the Daily Word. Okay, I think that's about right. So the word is cherish. I believe it's up there, yes. It isn't the price of something that determines its value. It is how much it is cherished. It's not how something looks or what it costs that makes it beautiful. It is the love and wonder I feel that helps me cherish it. Just like the gifts I give, I imbue my relationships with love. Obviously, I'm feeling some here. Yeah, the word. Whew. I cherish those for whom I care deeply, and I want them to feel cherished by me. I hold the intention for love and connection that is at the heart of my every exchange. Just as I feel cherished as a divine being, I share the love of God through my kind and considerable acts. At the heart of every kindness I extend is the prayer that those I serve will feel cherished, not only by me, but by God, Spirit, right? The scripture. So deeply do we care for you that we are determined to share with you not only the gospel of God, but also our own selves, because you have become very dear to us. 1 Thessalonians 2:8. And now for the affirmation. I will say it once and ask that you repeat it with me 3 times. And I believe it's up here. I cherish opportunities to share the love of God. Together, I cherish opportunities to share the love of God. I cherish opportunities to share the love of God. I cherish opportunities to share the love of God. Thank you so much. And now, I believe there's more music.
Just wait a minute, yeah. Check, check, there it is. As Patty mentioned earlier, this is a celebration choir, and they have been sharing music for a great season. We're going to take a short pause during the summer months and return in September, but I know you'll give them your appreciation. And the first song we're going to do today is I Can See Clearly Now from Johnny Nash, and the soloist on this is Amy Corsetti.
Thank you all. So my talk today is looking for the highest in ourselves and others. So who here has had an experience recently of having yourself or another person recognize and affirm the highest and best part in you? A few hands. What a feeling that is, right? Excuse me. We can pause and look within to our Christ consciousness and tune into the love there. We call that prayer. To spend a moment remembering that we are love and we are loved. Right there is the highest and best within us. Our very existence is an excuse me, is an expression of the love of Source. We are not only our bodies or only a mind trying to figure out a solution to something we are facing. We are a spiritual being gifted with limitless possibilities. So earlier this week, Kim and I were working with someone planning an event, and on Thursday, she comes in with this vase of roses. Now, they look fake, right? Who's ever seen a rose with 5 different color petals? But this is a real rose, and then it has like silver touches on it. I mean, just amazingly different and beautiful and rainbow-like. And why she did that was to just say, thank you. And then she brought cookies, too. We don't want to leave those out. And so what she was saying with that was, loud and proud, I see the highest in you. I felt the love and the care in the encounter I had with you. Now, I don't expect people to bring things, yet on the occasion when it happens, it is uniquely lovely. And of course, gifts aren't the only way that we acknowledge the highest in another. A phone call, a text, a thank you note, saying, let's get together, a hug, a prayer. All of these are ways of doing that. We can acknowledge the best in another even when they can't see it. Maybe that's the most important moment to do it. When someone has forgotten truth or never awoken to it, it's what our prayer chaplains do day in and day out. They name the true identity within each person. That's the highest and the best. So I've got 2 stories to share this morning. One comes by way of Alan Cohen, who was he's a Course in Miracles teacher that Reverend Joyce really liked. And I first heard this story through Reverend Joyce maybe 10 years ago, a long time. And I remember thinking then, that is a powerful story. So it's more a parable, and it is absolutely true. So one day a naturalist was passing by a farm, and he saw a barnyard full of chickens, and among them was an eagle, and they were all pecking at food on the ground. So this struck him as very odd, and he went to the owner of the farm and asked, what's going on? Why is the king of all birds reduced to living in a barnyard with chickens? And the owner said, well, since I have given it chicken feed and trained it to be a chicken, it never learned to fly. It behaves as a chicken behaves, so it no longer even thinks of it as an eagle, thinks of itself. Well, still, said the naturalist, it's got the heart of an eagle. Surely he can be taught to fly again. So after talking it over, the 2 agreed they would see if that would work. So the naturalist takes him in his arms and is going to convince this bird to change his ways. So he says, you belong to the sky and not to the earth. Stretch forth your wings. And the eagle's looking around, and it's seeing the chickens are eating, and it hops back down on the ground and goes after it again. So he did not know who he was, but undismayed, the next day, the naturalist got him again, saying, "You are an eagle. Stretch forth your wings and fly." But this time, he was on the roof of the barn. Give the eagle a little bit different perspective, right? And again, the eagle jumped down and got back on the ground with the chickens. So this guy's persistent. On the third day, he gets up early and takes him to a high mountain. And there he held the king of birds up high above him and encouraged him, saying, "You are an eagle. You belong to the sky as well as to the earth. Stretch forth your wings and fly." So the eagle looked back toward the barnyard and up to the sky, and still he did not fly. Then the naturalist lifted him even a little higher up toward the sun, and again gave him encouragement. And now it happened. The eagle began to tremble. Slowly he stretched his wings, and at last, with a triumphant cry, he soared into the heavens. So the eagle in this story represents our true identity as beings of unlimited power and potential. The chickens represent the part of our mind that is earthbound by fear, limitation, and conditioned boundaries that we've either picked up from society or to which we have agreed. And like the eagle, we have suffered under a case of mistaken identity. Some days or moments, we succumb to a kind of spiritual amnesia in which we have forgotten our origin and our nature as spiritual beings. And our forgetting cannot remove our identity, but it can cause us to act in a way far less creative and powerful than we are. So that's the parable we're going with, right? So this is the walking about of Jesus. What Jesus was up to when he did everything he did. He was so certain of the truth of who he was and other people that he brought that forward in all his encounters. So here's a story of someone putting that parable into practice. It's a true story, and it became a movie. So it kind of gives us this, if we let ourselves really dive into it, we get when you want something and are willing to throw yourself into allowing it to unfold, the whole universe conspires to making it happen, to bringing it into being. So we have flying lessons continuously being offered to us. We put our wings to their intended use as we shift our focus from that of the problem to our potential. So there was a man named Jaime Escalante. He is a modern-day eagle. He was born of Brazilian parents, and he accepted a position as a mathematics teacher in one of the toughest school districts in East Los Angeles. He was given a class of hoodlums, drug addicts, and flunkies, along with a few materials, and the task of teaching mathematics to a group of kids that were already largely written off as unteachable. An outrageous task for a chicken, but a fantastic opportunity for an eagle. So Jaime decided that he would not only teach these students mathematics, he was going to take them to calculus. Now, I was a good student, and I wouldn't even take calculus in high school. So he gets his ducks in a row and starts working with these kids. And he says to them, you can keep doing what you're doing. You can be flipping burgers the rest of your life, or you can study and get a job that will provide for you and make you proud and open the doors and windows of the universe to you. Well, these were some hardcore kids, so this was not an easy task. So he's before the chairwoman of the math department telling her this proposal. And she said, "I will not have you going beyond the scope of this curriculum. These kids are the lowest functioning students in the school system." So here's how an eagle responds. Jamie rose from his chair, approached the supervisor, looked her straight in the eyes, and said, "The student will rise to the expectation of the teacher." Dead silence. Exactly, a long, dead silence. And then finally she said, "Very well, do what you can." So what can an eagle do? He can see other eagles. He can see the potential for flight where others are stupefied by the thought of groveling. He can hold his vision far above the petty concerns of littleness. He can push, pull, prod, love, encourage, challenge, and draw forth that dormant greatness in other eagles still caught in the fantasy that they are chickens. So all of us face this chicken eagle thing going on in places we go to. DMV feels like a barnyard to me. Depends on where you are. But the school administrator opposed Escalante frequently during his first few years. He was threatened with dismissal by the assistant principal because he was coming in too early and leaving too late and failing to get permission to raise funds to pay for the students' advanced placement tests. The opposition changed with the arrival of a new principal, Henry Guadillas. In addition to allowing Escalante to stay, he overhauled the academic curriculum at Garfield High, and a second eagle joined the team. Jaime devoted himself to drawing forth the hidden wisdom in those tough kids. He wrangled them to come to school early, stay late, and sweat through a whole summer of voluntary study. It was a consistently challenging task. The students confronted him, attempted to manipulate him, and made every plea they had ever used to keep themselves small. They fought to confirm the world's pitiful vision of who they were, and Jaime refused to fall for any of it. He kept reminding them, walk out the door and keep flipping burgers, or learn how to earn a living that will make you proud. And they stayed. When the results of the National Advanced Placement Calculus Proficiency Exam came in, all of his students passed. This man had taken a bunch of chickens and tended to their wings and transformed them into eagles. Or shall we say, he mended their wings and taught them to be who they were. His class was not just a study of mathematics, it was a course in self-esteem. These floundering flyers were eagles all the while, but they needed an experienced flyer's vision to renew their own. It takes one eagle to know another. So the movie about this is called Stand and Deliver, and I think it's like 30 years old. It's in the 90s or so. It depicts Jaime's true story, and at the end of the movie, there's a record of what happened with these kids passing the test. 18 the first year, 29 the next, then 45, then 73, and so on. Entire squadrons of eagles. The student will rise to the level of the expectation of the teacher. The patient will be renewed in accord with the healer's vision. So an eagle who has learned to fly will show many others the way to limitless skies. He is not an exception to the rule of limitation, but a mirror of our own freedom and potential. He, like Jesus and all the many way showers, shines as a reminder that you and I can accomplish anything we desire if we are willing to see the highest in ourselves and in others. So this is my vision for UCBA, that we live ever more deeply into being the beloved community, a term used by Martin Luther King Jr., and by that he meant a society characterized by love, justice, and peace, where all people are treated with dignity and respect, and where differences are celebrated rather than feared. We know that Christ consciousness is about oneness, not separation. Looking for the best in ourselves and one another is the practice we hold. That we live our principles strongly and boldly and attract others who seek to have eagle vision and have them join us in creating a sacred space for growth and joy. We create a sanctuary for seeing the highest and best in one another. This is the work of love and consciousness. This is the work we each are called to. So I want to share with you some of the promises that after we have our board retreat each year, every board member signs a paper with, these are my commitments. So these are a few of the commitments they agree to, and maybe you would consider using them as well. We consistently and fully tithe our time, talent, and treasures. We are magnets who attract new members to our church. We regularly acknowledge the loving service of staff and volunteers. That's that looking again, acknowledging the highest and the best in each one. We ensure continuous improvement and excellence with clear, direct communication, and we keep our agreements. We actively participate in the church's transformational opportunities to nurture our own growth. We enthusiastically participate in sacred service, and we keep prayed up. These are rules, it seems to me, for being eagles. So as we head into the second half of the year, we choose our mindset. If we frame our lives as an opportunity in which wonderful truths can unfold, then there is no limit to the good each person can experience as we look for the highest in ourselves and in one another. Butterworth wrote, "Infinite mind will put ideas into your mind, words into your mouth, creativity in your hands, and boundless opportunity before you, and guiding light on your way." Beloveds, we are on our way to expressing our best Christ selves in these human temples. Joy to us as we do so. I behold the Christ in each of you. I'm going to invite our Claudia to come back up and have a little music for our meditation.
Of God, I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God.
Thank you all. So I wrote a couple weeks ago about this incredible little booklet in the bookstore, Mornings with Myrtle, and I'm going to read a paragraph or two as we go into our meditation from here. Myrtle, well, first let's take a breath. Relax. Soften your eyes if that feels comfortable. One big deep breath in and releasing. And Myrtle's words are, those who believe in God know that everything is possible with God. When we come to believe this, we are not astonished at anything. We begin to live. Our minds are opened more and more, and we expect wonderful new things to come to us day by day. And then this is the prayer written by our beloved Sandra Campbell, who has been with us on several occasions. So let these words be your words. In God I live and move and have my being. I am open and receptive to the good from the infinite source that is God. I know that all my needs are met. Nothing is impossible for me to attain because I believe that with God all things are possible. I open my mind and heart to the unlimited possibilities of wholeness in mind, body, and spirit. I see the healing power of God at work in all of my affairs. In this moment, I turn my attention away from thoughts of lack and limitation. I raise my expectations and immerse myself in the presence of God as the greater good in my life unfold moment by moment and day by day. When fear and doubt begin to cloud my judgment and I begin to feel powerless over a situation, I reaffirm my belief that with God, all things are possible. Let's just take a few moments in the silence. Here we go. I invite you to come back to this place. Feel yourself supported by the chair. Move your fingers and your toes. Just know that the source sends only good to us, invites us to soar on the wings of our highest and our best potential. And let's close together with our gratitude statements. I am grateful, I am grateful, I am grateful. And so it is. And our ushers are getting situated here, so if you have an offering, a physical offering, and you want to hold it in your hands as we bless that, please do so. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God, for the joy of giving and receiving. And more music as we do our offering.
Aren't they a good-looking bunch?
Yes.
One, two, here we go. I'm thankful, so grateful. I am one with the Spirit all around me. I'm thankful, so grateful. I trust in God. I'm thankful, so grateful. Hey, I'm one with the Spirit all around me. I'm thankful, so grateful. Who do you trust in? And I surrender. I surrender. Ooh. Spirit all around me. I surrender.
That was fabulous. So I'm going to invite Myra to come up. We're going to bless the tithes and gifts from our church this morning, along with our regular offering.
Good morning. I know that you've heard me say this many times, but all of the tithes that you give to us for our operations, we share with organizations in our community. And last month, I didn't bring my glasses, so trying to read this. We shared with Crossover Ministries, Chesterfield County Food Bank, Habitat for Humanity here in Richmond, Richmond Hill, and Restoration Fellowship Christian Center. We also did a special tithe to Angels Among Us, which is a part of the Duke University Cancer Treatment Center. And as many of you know, our dear member, Michael Matthews, is there. And Michael asked a group of his friends and people that he knew to come together and support a team to raise money for Angels Among Us. And we contributed a tithe to that. And we're very proud to have been a part of that for Michael, because his team raised over $30,000. So Reverend Patty, do you want to?
Yes, so let's bless all these wonderful gifts. Oh, we take a breath in and just are filled with gratitude for the opportunity to give, for the opportunity to receive, for the opportunity to bless others. So we send all these gifts out with the immense energy of love, of care, of compassion, of making a difference, and of allowing folks to become eagles out of the chickenness of their minds. And we say, thank you, Spirit, and so it is. All right, so I'd like our chaplains to stand. So here you have these beings of light and love that you can grab one of them at the end of the service and have a special time of prayer with them. Thank you all, and there's always the prayer box up here also. And we have many people making today possible, starting with our greeters and counters that meet you at the door, Marcy and Safari, our fellowship team. We have Ashari and Jody on sound today, and our usual Lucy and Julia and Claudia, and then Regina was helping. So when we get the children in, we'll bless everyone. And here they are at the door.
Good morning, Unity. How are we all doing? All right. We've had a very fun class. We all stayed together today. We read a book that Patty brought us back from Australia. It was the Magnificent Imagination. Jeez, that was a hard one to get out. Yeah, but we've had a great time. And thank you so much to Megan, who's helped us out today. We also checked out the growth that we have in our children's garden with everything that we planted a few weeks ago, and that's coming together real good. It's growing real nice. They love that, and we went out in the garden for a while, and we've had a lot of fun. Thank you.
Okay, so let's bless our children and teachers and everyone else. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ you are. And we see you doing amazing things. And I want to mention we have an eagle among us that we very rarely have the opportunity to share. Reverend Thelma is here this morning, and we are so grateful to have her in our midst. So let's stand for the prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Now the peace song.